Hello everybody. Today I am replacing the oil tensioner seal on my Toyota MR2 Mark III. Like a lot of 1ZZ engines, the tensioner seal leaks. That is it down there, and as you can see on my car, it leaks really badly. I don't commute in this car, but if I did, I'd probably lose like a litre a month. It's substantial, it's hemorrhaging oil. So I'm going to take this off. It needs a 10mm socket. It's also spring-loaded. It could pop out at you, so be ready to expect that when taking it off. Okay, so I actually had the opposing problem. I couldn't get it off until I used my little 6mm cold chisel and hit it with a hammer, and it's just popped off now. So I can take those 10mm nuts off and remove the whole unit. So you don't put it back in upside down, pay close attention to the way it comes out. Okay, so that's it. So that's the way it came out, so that's the direction it goes back in. Okay, so as for the replacement seal, if you don't get a Toyota original, get one of these. The part number is BS212. So if you jump on eBay or something and type in BS212 O-ring, you should start getting the correct results. And not just any type of rubber will do, it has to be oil resistant. So search for Viton, the correct type of rubber, while you're at it. Okay, so that's the old seal. This is the BS212 Viton new seal, and hopefully it just slides on. Okay, as you can see, it did not just slide on, it had to be worked over quite rigorously. Okay, so the next step is there's a catch just here. You need to push that down. If your fingernails are strong enough, you might be able to get it down with your hand. I can't, so I'm going to use a screwdriver. So you push that down there, and then you push this latch in, and this piston in, sorry, and a bit of oil will come out while you're doing it. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, what I didn't show you was there's a latch just here. There it is. And this latch needs to hook over this pin here once you successfully compress the piston. So we'll try that now. Oh wow, that's quite a lot of oil. There we go. That's it. So again, pushing on that latch with the screwdriver, push this piston all the way down, and then flick the latch up over the top of the pin there. Okay, so it's time to go back in. There we go. And then we torque up the 10mm nuts to 9 Newton meters. Okay, so the next problem is this crank pulley has a 19mm nut on it, and you need to turn that in order to make the catch pop out on the tensioner. And as you can see, a regular 1/2" drive 19mm socket and a pretty standard torque wrench or ratchet is too wide. It doesn't go in that gap, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Alright, so I've got a fix. I take a 19mm socket and I grab it with vice grips, and that is shallow enough to fit on, like so. Then crank the socket anti-clockwise until you hear this popping noise from the tensioner. In 3, 2, 1. And the job is finished.